Sup goats, it's Joe, and welcome back to a new live reaction and review. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Material EP by Akeos. Akeos. They are finally back. Is there really need for an introduction? New rhythm producer, predominantly. By the way, when I say new rhythm, it's not a genre, it's just me putting an unnecessary prefix in front of the word rhythm, just to differentiate it from OG rhythm, for example, which, by the way, doesn't always have something to do with the time period. Subfiltronic still makes OG rhythm, in my opinion, as well as Infect, as well as basically the entire roster on the Monsters Music Collective. But yeah, I'm already steering off topic. Akeos, predominantly new rhythm producer. Started making waves in 2019 with the Labyrinth EP. It's almost pretty much 2 years by now since they dropped it. It was just something fresh in the scene, in the rhythm scene specifically. But it took all dubstep listeners aback, even people that weren't all that into rhythm back then. Just how fresh, flavorful, catchy, and bouncy those 4 songs were. And nobody else really putting that style of rhythm, again, new rhythm, to the table at that point in time. It was just so refreshing and different. Yeah, I mean, almost a year later, they dropped the Insomnia EP, which is probably better than the Labyrinth EP. Yeah, that same sort of style, but honed in on, even more refreshing, a bit more menacing too. Yeah, just all the good aspects of the Labyrinth EP turned up a notch. And then Akeos would proceed to drop 3 singles that completely flipped my perception on their music. So before listening to these 3 singles, I was, per se, into Akeos stuff. But to be honest, not gonna lie, I thought that they were a one-trick pony. A pretty good one-trick pony at that. But nonetheless, a one-trick pony with a new rhythm kind of tonal style. 3 tracks I'm talking about that I listened to that just changed my entire perception of their stuff. Monrovia, the experimental What the Fuck song off of one of Subsidia's compilations. Still one of the best Subsidia single releases to date. Thumbs, this great, gritty halftime song that came out of nowhere. And last but not least, Squiggle the Lines, which for some reason sounds like it's from an older dubstep era, but has this modern, almost futuristic touch to it that I still cannot wrap my head around. And yeah, those 3 tracks with Makura solidified Akeos is one of my top 3 rhythm prods, and that still holds up. In case y'all are wondering what the other 2 are, PUK and Executioner, but yeah. In no specific order, by the way. Material EP, 4 tracks on display. All have the word material in them, with 1 adjective. I think I saw a tweet or an Instagram post of Akeos explaining this entire track listing and the naming. I think it's the core essentials to build a body or something like that. So there's a definite storytelling aspect behind this whole project. But as for aesthetic, I need the side of Akeos that we've been getting thus far, because that side is just unparalleled, and maybe something new as well. But I know I'm not the most expressive person when it comes to showing my excitement, but I am beyond excited to get into this. And this intro was a bit lengthy. Yeah. Oh, and last but not least, before we get into this EP, I made a SoundCloud playlist titled Akeos Essentials, which essentially showcases Akeos' best music. Obviously, in my opinion, it's 18 tracks, I believe. I'm definitely going to have my favorite of this EP in there after the video's finished, so 19 actually. Yeah, let me know if I should do that more often when it comes to individual producers, because I've been trying to get into playlisting anyway. I see a lot of people in my comment section saying, "Oh, Joe, you put me on to so much good music," which I love hearing, obviously. So I want to try my hand at fucking Spotify playlisting. Why not? Yeah, link is I'll put it at the top of the description for y'all. Akeos Essentials, yes sir. Let me know if it's a good playlist, and I try to put it in chronological order as well. So anything else left to say? I don't know. Yeah, and I guess I'm also glad that these are single drops, because I've never reviewed an Akeos project for one, and it's been a while since we've gotten 4 back-to-back tracks by them solo. I mean, of course I love to see Akeos collab with other producers, but this is a godsend, bro. This is a blessing. Okay. Try one. My shit is fucking up. Soul Material. And I obviously need that great composition in the intros as well. This is sounding very menacing. Oh, I almost forgot to talk about the new emblem. Very pretty emblem. I mean, it looks like a simplified version of the Derma Crush cover art creature. Yeah, that's so cool, bro. And of course, this cover art. Those are the Derma Crush creatures as well. It looks like they evolved or some shit. But what is this? We might be getting some deep grungy Akeos here. Just the fills! Oh. I didn't think they'd manage to make their music even more bouncier than it already is, but it's like the synths want to jump out of my speakers. This reminds me of the Power Moves remix. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it's Akeos, most definitely. It's that sort of stabby, round sound design. Akeos. But again, the execution is even better than what we've been getting so far. The rapid, fluttery deliveries, the really searing sustains that they put in as well, all those flow switch-ups. Yeah, and all the fills and different bits of sound just neatly switching around and fitting everything into place. Can't get better than this. I forgot to say how much I love their fills. The spam fills. The best fills in the game, honestly. Second to none. See how flavorful this is. There's like this lasery overtone to every single synth. And the percussion too. That fat fucking perk rim shot thing. I don't know if there's much else to say about this one. Yeah, almost hellish intro and midsection. Not anything sprite-like or fun, cutesy about it. Like, I was expecting a Derma Crush type intro. We'll probably be getting that on one of these remaining 3 songs. But yeah, that's one song already just over. Yeah, so catchy, so variant. Let's get into track 2, Blood Material. Alright, similar sort of intro, very eerie, spooky. Yeah, like these detuned instruments playing. Oh yeah, and the Japanese pre-drop vocals and these simple build-ups. I can't get words out of my mouth. Tonal Akeos, but what is the bass line? I need a spam fill right about now. Or that. I'll take that. Those like feathery, swiping, savage ass backing synths are so nasty. That bass line, that seething fucking fat ass bass line, noisy. Especially in comparison to this first song. The sound design isn't all too round or bigger or like voluptuous, but they make up for that by just putting a big ass bass line in there and let the notation of that sound design dance on top. It's metallic. It's more metallic and more dissonant at that. And the way the bass line just ravages down below, the way it twists and turns, goes up and down and everywhere. Okay, I'm already pretty blown away. Yeah, halfway through this EP, just so impressive. Again, the honing in of that sound of theirs, just improving on all fucking fronts. Okay. Fiberoptic Material. Here's a more eventful intro. Ugh. Yeah, I was about to say, that drop would have been kind of sudden. I'm assuming this is going to be a thick tune too. What is this? It's a brainchild of computerized dubstep and beepy bloopy dubstep, but it's just miles ahead of both of those. Y'all know I'm, for the most part, not a fan of beepy bloopy dubstep. It's the most overused niche in modern dubstep in my opinion, but this, the droidy feel to it too, it's a bit industrial, not gonna lie. Those really weighty like rides and cymbals and the sort of chugging musicality. Oh, that build-up throws me off. Bring that like spam delivery back. Yeah, it's malfunctioning for sure. Yeah, they're sort of spam looping some of those sections. I could use more of that, not gonna lie, but this is still a good song. What were those notes descending? Yeah, I heard some spam loops in there, just teeny tiny sections that Akeos was sort of repeating. I could have used more of that, not gonna lie. I cannot get enough of that shit. If they were to just drop an entire experimental tune predominantly doing that, I'd be all for it. But yeah, those notes in the back end, the way they like descended down, just a little spice, just little subtleties in the back of the mix to just carry. Yeah, the structuring of this song, the basis is pretty straightforward, but what's on top, the just idea, putting their own twist on an overused niche in the dubstep scene. As I said, more a blend of computerized dubstep and beepy bloopiness, way more futuristic, droidy sounding, mechanical kind of malfunctioning sounding. Final track, Health Material. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Oh, this might be straight up melodic? Maybe that'd be fire. That is what I've been looking for when it comes to intros. Exactly this. Again, just the build-up. Top tier. This is my favorite build-up so far. The like delayed claps and the weird stuff going on in the back. I didn't really make out what that was. Those top sounds. Oh, I thought they were gonna come in. Alright, quick build. For some reason, when Akeos goes downward, I know something good is about to come in. Oh, the shrill sustains. They don't hurt my ears though. They're perfectly EQ'd. Yeah, it's more that mechanical drilling sort of sound design. This one isn't as standout as the rest, I feel like. So far, I'd say my favorite is still Soul Material or Blood Material, one of those. Oh, gorgeous piano section. Oh, and that's already it. That was a little brief, not gonna lie. I was looking for more out of that. Yeah, I could have hoped for a third drop maybe. But that was the EP. This is a pretty good EP. The first 2 tracks do resonate with me more than the final 2. Yeah, more or less a sound design thing. A bit more invention in there as well. My least favorite would have to go to Health Material. Just by a little bit. And favorite, again, probably Soul Material. It's between Soul and Blood Material. One of those are definitely going to end up on Best Dubstep of July. But yeah, that was already it. Dang. Now we're going to have to wait for some new Akeos music again. My standards were pretty high for this EP, and I'm going to say I was more or less satisfied with its outcome. Yeah, definitely a lot going for it. That idea on Fiberoptic Material, the overall delivery of Soul Material, the ingenuity of Blood Material, and Health Material's just that solid formula. Akeos sort of returning back to it and just, again, revitalizing some sounds, giving them a bit more spark and putting them down on the table. And again, it is stronger in its first half, but I can appreciate and definitely get into all of these tracks. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this. I feel like the body has been built. And yeah, I guess when it comes to the storytelling side of things, Soul Material is a pretty youthful, energetic soul, I'll say that much, by how sporadic and sprite-like that delivery was. Yeah, just like a soul looking for a body, kind of. Blood Material, pretty powerful, savage, like blood coursing through a body's veins. I don't know if that's a stretch. Fiberoptic Material, not what I was expecting all too much when it comes to like the track name. I expected it to be more gritty and more dirty, but I guess sort of shaping the body and its muscular structure or what the fuck ever. Kind of a more robotic body, listening to the song. And yeah, Health Material. It's definitely a healthy motherfucker we got on show. Pretty vigorous and energetic, for sure. This has been your boy Joe. Thank you all for watching. Drop your opinions of this EP in the comment section below. Your favorite song, favorite moment, least favorite moment. Akeos' music is so consistent from front to back. I feel like my favorite moment is just tied to my favorite song, if you get what I mean. I can't pick out single moments that are my favorites without just saying that the whole track is a favorite. So, Soul or Blood Material, I still don't know. Blood Material is a bit more inventive, but that delivery, the execution of Soul Material, ooh. But yeah, make sure to follow my Twitter as well as join my Discord server. Links in the description. Last but not least, again, make sure to please check out that Spotify playlist if you're trying to get into Akeos. If you already are into Akeos, I think there's something in there for everybody. I mean, I dug deep into their discography. Yeah, okay. That was it. Thank you all for watching. I will see y'all in the next vid.